Okay, we're recording.
Oh,
and
okay.
we have Scott and Becky McCauley and Julia McCauley is going to show us our family recipe for fruitcake.
This is Julia Charles.
Cutting them in
Just
fours?
cut it in half.
Just in half.
And of course, you like everything chopped up real fine.
Well, it slices better if you do that.
That's, yeah. Oh, I can smell that candied fruit. So this is a double batch.
Yeah, it calls for 6 cups, so we're putting in 12 cups of nuts.
So a single batch would make 1 cake.
A cake pan, a tube pan.
What are those? Like you do angel food cake in?
Mm-hmm. But we're going to use smaller pans and get about 3 or 4 out of it so that y'all can have one, and I'll give Steve one. Nobody else cares about them.
Oh, I love fruit cakes.
But they're high in sugar and carbs.
It's no wonder people think they hate fruitcake if Claxton fruitcake is all they've ever had.
If they've never had a homemade fruit cake, you know, that makes a big difference.
And the dish pan that we're putting this in has been washed and scalded and dried, and that belonged to my mother. I've got 2 of them.
So she probably set up housekeeping with that.
Probably.
That pan's probably around 100 years old.
All right, there's the green ones, or that package of green ones.
The total fruit, the weight and all that you put in there is 2.5 pounds. But you don't have to stick to just these fruits if you don't want to. You can always ad lib, like it doesn't call for dates, and I'm using dates instead of white raisins.
Oh, okay.
And I've got 1 box of white raisins.
Okay.
So I just wanted a variety.
Well, I think the dates taste good anyway.
You can more or less put anything you want to in it, you know, as far as fruits.
You're right, this does take some time to just cut these all in half.
Right.
I might have to stand up. It makes my arms hurt.
Well, you know what you can do is pull that chair over to you and set that dish pan in it and sit there and get them, and you won't have to stand up.
Oh, that's okay.
That's
I don't mind standing. The sitting is actually what hurts my back worse than anything. Yeah, this is really not on our diabetic diet, is it?
No. This is really a no-no.
I know. But it's once a year.
And of course we need to let these mellow about 3 weeks to a month before you can cut them. They'll be better.
Yeah. Well. Now what kind of nuts are in here? Walnuts?
English walnuts and pecans.
Could you use almonds?
Yeah, you can put almonds in it.
Might be something we want to do. See if we can't find some on sale.
I've got some at Sam's, and I've got slivered almonds. Oh, they're already sliced. They still have that little brown on it. But that's better for you.
Yeah.
but I thought we'd do just use this time.
Yeah. I was just thinking how good almonds are for us.
They are.
Ooh, my left hand is like sticky as all get out. Feels like I've been in the tacky glue too long. It's all this sugar. I just love candied cherries because they're so pretty.
Yeah, they are good.
What's that stuff that they usually put in fruitcake that I don't like? Citron
and lemon and peel and orange peel.
That citron is
And
the
if
one
you buy
I
that
can't
mixed, it's got grapefruit peel in it.
Ugh.
That's why I don't like that. This is just not quite 4 cups.
Alright, I put those back in the freezer. Alright, so now we're going to do the pan preps. Oh, that's an oldie.
Yeah.
This has got the fruits and the nuts in it.
Now, what is this fruit right there?
That's pineapple.
Pineapple.
So there's pineapple, candied cherries, almonds, English walnuts, dates, are they golden raisins?
Right.
Golden raisins are in here. Oh, careful, you just moved the...
Yeah.
And we're fixing to do the pans, and then we'll mix up the batter, which is butter, sugar, eggs, self-rising flour, and vanilla.
If you want to get that first bin of self-rising flour, you can measure it right here. That's self-rising.
Oh, okay.
And here's a cup. You want a knife to smooth it off with or whatever.
Well, I can get one.
You can do whatever you want to. Here's one.
Alright. Do we have to sift this?
No, I don't
No.
sift it.
Okay. I'm going to move this over here. So, just a cup?
A cup. 2 cups.
2
in
cups
that.
in here.
Yeah.
That's right. So we got to put some of the flour in here to keep the fruit from being all stuck together.
From separating.
From separating.
I mean, to keep it from going to the bottom, but there's so much in there, I don't think it would.
Uh-oh. I'm getting flour everywhere.
Well, that's all right. We just want to have enough, don't we?
I love those canisters.
Alright, do you have a specific tool that works better to stir all this together?
I just have to take your hand sometimes.
Oh, Lord. Oh, that's okay.
Let's try this.
I'm already sticky enough.
This is the best thing for stuff like that.
A spoonilla.
Making chicken salad.
That's not bad at all.
So it's going to look a little dry.
Oh yeah, well the batter just barely holds the fruit together. I mean, it's fruit cake.
Some other you're greasing wax paper with Crisco and lining
Grease
it
the pan and then line it with Crisco.
with wax paper.
Is that about right?
Yeah, just mix it all up good so we can distribute everything and get it mixed up. So everything won't be in the same spot.
So we won't have like a glob of just cherries?
Yeah.
Oh, there's a huge piece of pineapple.
Uh-oh.
I missed. What's the matter?
Sunshine washing us out.
Is the sun too bright?
It's washing out the sensor on the camera. Now I can see you.
Not the glare. Oh, it smells. Oh, so good. It's like I could sit here with a spoon and just start eating fruit and nuts. Of course, my blood sugar would go.
It's gonna go up when we eat some.
Smells so heavenly. I'm holding these because they need to be chopped a little smaller.
There used to be one you made that was like a white fruit cake that had.
This is what this
Oh,
is
this
a
This
white
is
one.
the white.
same
But
thing.
I added some dates, which will make it a little bit darker.
Yeah.
But that's all right. We like it like that.
Alright. Did you already cut all your circles?
Yeah.
Okay, I was going to see if I could use those scissors again real quick. 'Cause I got a couple pieces of pineapple here that I must have missed.
Then see, you line the sides of the pan too.
That's your little leftover pieces from cutting circles.
Yeah, I just use it.
So it doesn't have to be a continuous piece.
No, it fits better if you don't have it in a continuous piece.
You can fit it in right.
Uh-huh. I overlap it when I line the pan.
Alright. I think that's pretty good.
Yeah, it looks good.
Smells good. All mixed up. Oh, she said that we'd have to order something for lunch. Alright, so what do you want me to do next?
Well, not anything right now unless you want to do one of these pans, but I hate you to have to get your pans greasy.
Oh, won't hurt me. So you put the circle in the bottom first?
Well, you have to grease the pan first.
Grease the pan first. Okay.
All right, now show me what it looks like when you're finished.
Well, she's got to on the paper.
Okay.
Just turn it up, so it's completely lined with wax
Yeah.
paper and Crisco short.
Right.
All right. All right. So how much butter's in there?
A pound.
There's a pound. Cream of the butter. It's been
Cream,
soft out
butter,
on
and
that.
sugar together.
So how much sugar was that?
2 cups of sugar.
2 cups sugar.
Because we've doubled the recipe, so if you want to make just one cake, you have half of everything we're using. And we're going to use almost all of those eggs. We're going to use 10 eggs.
10 eggs. Well, so this is not heart healthy.
I don't think it's heart or diabetic healthy.
We're going to cream this until it gets nice and fluffy.
Do you ever drop your, do you ever drop the spatula in there?
No.
You've never got it caught?
I haven't.
6 eggs?
5 eggs in each recipe.
5 eggs at a time, so there'll be 10 total. No, that mixer, is that your second or your third KitchenAid?
My third.
So you wore 2 KitchenAids out.
Yeah.
Getting all light and fluffy.
Yeah. That one egg might got away.
Jumped up.
Jumped up. That yolk did.
What's the recipe? 3, 6, 9, 10. I got one more. I'm gonna add the flour a little at a time.
So you can put 2 teaspoons of vanilla and then add the flour a little bit.
I'm gonna add the flour and then add the flour. Got to get the last crumb.
You don't want to waste anything.
That's what, like, it was measured to go in there. Mine won't go on real low speed, so I have to be careful putting in flour. Splash it all out. It's 2 teaspoons of vanilla. And I use pure vanilla.
Not the artificial stuff.
No.
It's the real vanilla extract. The other kind's not as good, is it?
Not quite.
Oh. Okay, she's setting the oven to 250 degrees, and she's putting a large cake pan in the bottom of the oven to hold water to keep it moist in there.
Alright, we gotta switch. There we go.
Yep.
Alright. Keep folding in the batter. That's a lot of material.
It is.
It looks like it's heavy and I think a couple times when I was a teenager, I think you made some that used some sweetened condensed milk. It was some kind of quick recipe.
Oh, I think that was with graham cracker crumbs or icebox fruitcake.
It wasn't as good as this is.
Oh, no.
But it was quicker, wasn't it?
Well, I just wanted to try it because I'd had it before, and I don't ever make them hardly ever. But,
Yeah.
well, I believe we got it about.
2 spoonfuls are better than 1.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
That's a right big piece, isn't it?
Yeah. Is that a cherry or a pineapple?
Pineapple. You can feel this up to almost the top because of the heavy fruit. It's not going to rise that much.
All right. So now we're going to put them in the pan.
Mm-hmm. And you can pack it.
Okay. There we go.
So you're just kind of laying that in and pressing it out so you don't have any big air gaps or bubbles in it.
Mm-hmm.
Becky, you're not going as fast as Mother.
Well, I'm sorry.
You've got to
She's
catch
doing
up.
fine.
No
No
she and I
problem.
were racing.
We're not in a race, are we?
Look at that. Mother's got hers almost full to the top.
Yeah. And this is nothing like that store-bought stuff people buy. They're horrible.
I guess we'll have enough to go in this one.
Yeah, we'll make it work. Make it work. Yep.
Got some on the table.
Uh-oh.
Well, I just wiped it off, so it's all right.
And we're just gonna skip the part where you put like cherries and
Well, now I can go
ham.
get some and do that if you want to decorate.
No.
I don't think you ought to.
You think we ought to?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
We'll just do the work, then, Becky.
I know. Boss here.
I want it to be pretty.
All right, down there in the freezer, right?
Well, you don't know where to get them. Let me go do it.
All right. I wouldn't do it right anyway.
No, you could do it right, but you don't know where they are. I'll bet that's some that was already cut up.
Yeah. My grandmother would have loved these spatula spoon things. She can get every drop out.
Well, that generation didn't waste anything, did they?
No,
They came up through the Depression.
that's true. My grandmother was raising children in the Depression.
Wow. I bet a dime was hard to come by, much less a dollar.
Yeah, on the farm they raised everything. Didn't have to buy much, even when I was growing up there with her. Alright, and Mother's gone to get some cherries and pecan heads because Scott wants everything to be pretty.
Absolutely.
Well,
We got most all of it. We gotta need those scissors, or you got them?
yeah. I guess, oh, this one just broke in half. I should have had some thawed.
250-degree oven. There's a pan with water in it, so we don't get too dry.
You think that's good enough?
Yeah, I can cut some green and make leaves. You want me to?
Well, you can put some pecan halves on it too.
Yeah.
And I'll be getting the red one.
Yeah.
Or we can put some green ones on there, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I was just gonna do something fancy schmancy for Mr. Thing over here.
That'll look kind of festive, a mix of green and red. I like that.
I'm walking in front of your camera, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Yeah, it's something like little.
So after you bake these, do you let them age some?
Yeah, you have to wrap them. I let them get cool and then wrap them in saran and then in wax paper. But when you take it out of the oven, you pour.
That's when you pour the brandy over,
Yeah.
right? Oh, I'm sorry. Snitched on my-
So when will they be good to eat?
Oh, in about 3 or 4 weeks.
3 or 4
Can
weeks?
you wait?
Yeah, I can.
About Thanksgiving, probably.
So about Thanksgiving we can cut one.
Yeah.
Right, Becky?
Yeah.
I'll push that over there.
This one's
That one's
ready for the oven.
Is that too many pecans in that?
I don't think so. I think it looks just fine.
I'll come over there closer so you won't have to lean.
Trying to make them be curvy so they look like leaves, but
Well, it's fine.
I need one more green one cut in half and then a third.
They moved him, I don't know which.
We're ready for the oven, I reckon.
Yep.
Right. Hopefully I'm not making that sticky.
You bake them on the center shelf.
Alright, in the middle of the oven.
And if it starts to get, the decorations start to get a little bit brown or something, we can cover it with foam. You
Alright.
just lay a piece over it.
So now we're going to wait 2.5 hours, and then we got to check the water periodically to make sure it's not totally evaporated, right?
Yeah, let's write down the time. I gotta wash my hands before I can get a pen.
It's 11:18. That's sticky.
Go ahead and be bad.
Julia Child would say, bon appetit. Oh.
We'll just leave them in there 5 more minutes.
5 more minutes.
All right, 5 more minutes.
Also, so you won't have to leave.
Turn that off. We don't have it.
Mm.
And we're going to pour the brandy over when it's hot, or do you let it cool just a little?
Mm-hmm.
Do you pour the brandy over when they're first out of the oven, or do
Yeah.
And you said a 1/4 cup over each one?
Well, I'm gonna guess at it.
Okay.
We've got plenty, so might as well.
She's testing it with her stick.
Yeah, this is a cake tester.
Cake tester. There's that.
Hmm.
Oh, I believe that's enough, don't you?
We can save the rest of the brandy for eggnog.
Yep. That'd be good. That's another thing, it's fattening and not good for us.
I know. Wow.
So, from Julia's kitchen, that's fruitcakes. We'll see you later.
God, it smells